All right, welcome everybody. We have another strength workout for you today. I do believe we're only using kettlebell or a dumbbell, just your weight, whatever your primary weight is for this one. And I'm going to foreshadow a little bit, whereas we didn't have any push-ups last month. We may have some push-ups this month.
A few.
We may have some push-ups today. But we have to get started with our jumping jacks, heel claps, crisscrosses. We have to start out with a dynamic warm-up.
Yes.
Each workout, do not skip that at home. Make sure you get in those jumping jacks. Are you ready?
Yes.
We only have 10.
Okay.
Let's knock them out. Ready?
Let's do
Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arms out in front, we'll open the chest up nice and wide. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arms wide. Feet wide, let's crisscross in the middle. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, for these, we're gonna do 20 seconds each for these, and then normally we're doing 45 seconds on a warm-up. We're going to give you a few extra things to do. So first one is going to be a forward to reverse lunge. Forward to reverse lunge. We'll stick all 20 seconds on one side, then we'll switch and do our forward to reverse lunge on the other side. Make sure when you are lunging that you step far enough where you can be 90-degree bend in the front knee. That's going to allow you to get enough drive back. Your back knee does not have to touch the ground. So I'm going to step forward, and then I have to also step back far enough, so make sure that you have nothing behind you. So when I step back, I'm keeping this chest up versus leaning forward. I see a lot of reverse lunge, and it's just kind of, you're just tapping the toe back. You want to bend that back knee as well. So forward to reverse lunge. Next one is going to be a side lunge. Only one knee bends. Into a curtsy lunge, where both knees bend. Side lunge, curtsy lunge. We'll do 20 seconds, and then we will switch and do side lunge, curtsy lunge on the other side. Last one we are going to do is going to be a single leg walkout. So I'm here, I'm down, I walk all the way out, walk all the way back, and push up, and stand up. Now, I was already thinking ahead, my brain was one step ahead. If you're good at that and you want to start warming up, and you can add a push up to this one, walk all the way out, push up, walk all the way back, and stand. If you don't have the balance yet, just work on the balance. Again, this is still part of that 1A, 1B, 1C. There are other push-ups, so don't think, oh my gosh, if I don't get my push-ups in the beginning part, we got a whole push-up section for you. So we're alternating our sides. We're going to do all one side first, then we'll do the other side. Boom, 1A is done. Then we'll move on to 1B, both sides, 1C, both sides.
Okay.
20 seconds each, forward reverse lunge.
Here we go.
All right, are you starting with your right foot or left foot?
I think I'm going to start with the right.
The right one.
Well, right's moving.
All right. All right, ready and begin. 20 seconds, forward lunge, reverse lunge. Really bend those knees. If you're too far into your lunge, you won't get that drive. If you're too narrow in the lunge, well, you put a little too much pressure on those knees. And time. I didn't heed my own advice and stepped right back on those yoga blocks. Other side, ready, and begin. Forward lunge, and reverse. Try to keep your chest up nice and tall. Warm up those legs.
One advantage to shorter legs.
Is what? More room on an airplane?
Yeah, no, well, that too. Although I haven't experienced it for a while.
And time. All right.
Yeah, shake it out.
Shake it out.
Feel that.
Side lunge, curtsy lunge. Side lunge, curtsy lunge. Yeah. The the rain in Spain falls. All right, which way are you going?
All right, so I'm gonna head that way.
Okay, first. All right, sounds good. Ready, and begin. Start with the side lunge, then go curtsy. Side. Make sure you stand up each time. And like you're to the queen.
Yeah.
Bobble. Get that one. And time. You'll be like, look, I screenshotted you. You're curtsying. All right, all the way. Ready? And begin. Side lunge. Curtsy lunge.
Freaking curtsy.
Got curtsy on the brain.
We could almost have a contest where we ask people to send in their favorite screenshots.
No, we don't need that at all. They don't send in bad ones of you.
Oh, I've seen some.
And time. Woo!
Yeah.
All right, next one. Single leg walkout. Walk back. Stand. See if you can stand up without doing that type of thing. That's the hardest part. Everybody gets down, walks out, plank position. It's the getting back on the single leg that makes it tough. All right. Are you ready?
Ready?
3, 2, 1, and begin. Single leg. Walk all the way out, plank position. Walk the way back and stand to balance. Ta-da! We can get about one more in. And stand.
Woo.
All right. We're going to get that other side. Ready and begin. Down. Walk all the way out. Walk all the way back. And up. Whoop. See, you threw me, coach.
Don't look this way.
You bobble, I bobble.
Don't look this way. No.
One more. And back.
Oh. Nobody fell over.
Balance check, yes. Falling over. No, we're
We
good.
didn't fall over.
All right, great time to get some water and find your kettlebell or dumbbell.
Yes.
All right. I don't need my stopwatch anymore. And I'm going to try to give you some options if you have a really light kettlebell or lighter weight or a heavier weight, some things to do. These are going to be supersets. And what is a superset? Well, it's when you go from one exercise immediately to another exercise. I like programming them the same muscle group. Sometimes you can program supersets as antagonistic muscle groups, meaning a push followed by a pull. Or you could do it if you're going super heavy, you could do a lower body, upper body combo. I like the ones where you're doing the same muscle group. I think you can get a lot of volume in that way. So what we're going to do is a single leg deadlift, down and up, okay? Single leg deadlift. Now, if you have a lighter weight, you can do single arm, single leg deadlift. We're going to do 6 on each side. And then we're going to go to an RDL, a Romanian deadlift, which is where your feet are no wider than your hips, hip width. Normally, we're shoulder width, and when we send our butt back, we bend our knees. This one, we're going to have what I call soft knees. They're not locked out, soft knees. But my legs stay much, much, much straighter. I'm heavy in my heels and very light in my toes. And I'm up nice and tall, okay? So everything that we're going to do will be 6 on each side, followed by 12. So that's going to be our superset combo, if you will. 6 on each side, immediately followed by 12, and then you're going to need to shake it out because that's 24 reps on that same muscle group.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right, that's our first one.
Okay, I'm excited.
I don't know if you're excited per se, but
I'm excited.
okay, I'm excited because I love doing this stuff. All right. single leg deadlift, 6 on one side, 6 on the other side. It could be single arm if you have a lighter weight. And then we're going to go right into 12 Romanian deadlifts. All right. Is this timer 2, Coach?
Yes, it is.
All right. Let's do this. All right.
Good thing we got our legs all warmed up.
Our legs are definitely warmed up, and that nervous system should be pretty good, so you don't have to. I know you were demonstrating what they wouldn't have to do very much doing this.
Fall over.
Fall over, check your balance. 6 on one side.
Just takes a little time. Your body will figure out what you want it to do.
Keep that back nice and flat, shoulder blades down and back. Now, RDL, 12. Oh, feel that stretch up the back of the legs. You do not have to go all the way to the floor. Some of you have longer arms than legs, you might go to the floor. Some of you have longer legs than arms, you're not going to get there.
Yeah, once those hips stop traveling back, come on up.
How many is that, Coach?
12, I think.
All right. All right. So I just noticed that Coach is using a heavier weight than me. Let me swap that out there. I just had to get my brain body
I know.
coordinated there.
It
Yeah.
is kind of a big step, you know, when you just go right for the heavy stuff.
Right for the heavy stuff.
Yeah. You risk embarrassment.
Embarrassing your co-coach, that's who you're embarrassing. That's who you're embarrassing. All right, here we go, single leg.
I actually like holding with 2 hands just because I feel like I stay more squared off.
Without question.
But that's, of course, a comfortability thing for you at home.
You definitely will stay more square if you have both hands on that kettlebell. When I do mine, I pretend that there's a kettlebell in the other hand.
Yeah.
That helps. Ooh.
All right, guys, make sure you're checking in, see where you're feeling it. Are you feeling it? Glutes, hamstrings? You getting any low back pain? Make sure you just check in every now and then.
Keep the shoulder blades down and back. Good. All right. 20 seconds left. That doesn't mean rush through it. You don't even have to start another set. Again, we completed 2 by the end of the month. See if we can complete 3.
Yeah.
That's how you know that you are improving. You're getting more work done. You're getting more of the work done. All right, the next one. Oh yeah, this is when we're doing it. This is our shoulder taps and push-ups. So we're going to do 6 shoulder taps on each side, followed by 12 push-ups. So the shoulder tap, plank position, touch, down, touch, down. Your feet are wide in the shoulder taps, and you can keep your feet wide in the push-up if you want as well. Now with your push-up, make sure that your elbows don't flare out. I see a lot of people whose fingers point towards each other. Think driver's ed, almost 10 and 2. More like 1 and 11 is where you want your hands, like you're unscrewing jar lids. And that's gonna help keep your elbows by your sides when you come back versus flaring your elbows up like that.
Ooh.
We gotta go.
It's go time.
Shoulder tap, 6 on each side, slow. and get all the way down, all the way up. I don't want to see those top half push-ups. All the way up, all the way down. If you need to do it from the knees, just drop to the knees. It's the same movement. You still have to squeeze your butt, squeeze your legs. How many is that, Coach?
11.
Good. Excellent.
Oh.
Don't forget about your legs in the push-up. It is the same thing as a plank. A push-up is a moving plank. Okay, so as you squeeze everything in the plank position, you have to squeeze everything in the push-up position as well. Woo!
Now to those of you who might benefit from elevating, right?
Yeah.
Edge of a couch, maybe a seat cushion. If you got one of those steps at home, those workout steps.
Yeah.
Those would be some.
Or stairs, like going up stairs. Mm-hmm. Elevating it is a great way to reduce some of the weight or the resistance. Right. All right, I'm ready to go again, Coach.
Back at it.
We gotta get these push-ups in. It's been a while. And then count your push-ups. This is a good way to assess if you're getting stronger as the month goes on. Can you do 6 from your toes and then drop 6 from your knees? Then you just add 1 push-up each week from your toes and you're getting stronger. One thing we commonly see is when people do it from their knees, they're in a tabletop position versus a forward plank position. And when you do it from your knees from here, we just see like the hips never move. So you look kind of like a teepee. We want to make sure that those,
it looks a little,
you stay perfectly in line like a plank.
Yeah. Looks a little awkward in that way.
All right, we can at least get the shoulder taps in. I don't know if we'll get many push-ups in. Whew, I'm not too proud to modify. Especially if I have to talk while doing them.
Right. That's a big thing.
5 more seconds to go. And time.
Hold belly in that one.
Shake, 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 shake.
That is pure strength right there.
That's it.
Nice and slow.
Slow, tempo. That's one thing that if people rush through those, turns into cardio, they will fatigue their muscles super fast. All right, what do we have now? Okay. So we're going to do an alternating reverse tactical lunge. The tactical lunge is when you step back, pass through, stand, step back, pass through, and stand. If you're one that have a dumbbell, it's very hard to do that. What you would do is 6 reverse suitcase lunges, just holding it out to the side. Otherwise, try that reverse tactical lunge. Pass through, see if you can work that core. Then we're gonna go into 12 goblet squats. Shoot.
Here we go.
We gotta go. 6 on each side. Do my first like 18 I've already done count.
Yes.
Okay, good.
I'd say so.
Good. The reason why we did that forward to reverse lunge in the beginning was to warm this up. Make sure you're stepping back, bending both knees. All right. Ooh, those sound good. I'm done at 10. There you go, coach, getting in your 12.
Now, those squats, you know, especially after you've been doing those push-ups and shoulders might be a little bit spent, there's always a way to modify. So even body weight, right?
Oh, yeah.
Body weight squats would be completely fine.
Especially if you do body weight and you can get a little bit lower
Right.
than if you had a weight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Holy moly.
Keep that strength tempo.
See what my Mizone tell me. Where's my Mizone?
It's in good shape, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah. That's screaming green right there. Feels like it's yellow.
Big leg work.
All right.
You going again?
5 seconds.
All right.
And let's do it.
Now, if you do have that kettlebell, make sure you grab at the edge of the handles. It'll make it easy to pass through.
Whoop. I lost my concentration.
Whew, these are some big movements.
Yep. Nice work, coach.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Now, if you need rest in between your reverse lunges and squats, take it if you need it. The goal is to not. That's the goal of the superset. Back to back, lots of volume, but then you need a lot more rest.
We're
Whew.
taking
I'm
the
taking it.
extras.
Time. All right, our last one. Alternating floor row. So, from here, I'm going to sit my butt way back so that I don't have any stress in the lower back. I pull up, down, switch. Up, down, switch. If you do rows at home and you're like, gosh, I constantly feel it in my lower back, one of the things that you can do is find the arm of a couch or something, and you just put your butt up against it. And now I have a V shape in my body, pull, pull, and over time, you just move.
It would look similar to this.
Yeah, you just move your butt away from the wall. Second exercise is going to be an upright row. So 6 on each and 12. Whew. An upright row is going to get heavy.
Tell ya, March coming in like a lion.
That's right. You'll get so strong it'll be out like a lamb.
That's right.
Pull straight up to the ribs. See coach is doing it, she doesn't put her hand on her knee. I put my hand on my knee just for a little bit of brace. Hers requires more core. So whichever one works best for you. This one, your elbows have to be higher than your wrists the whole time.
And I am really grabbing the floor with my feet, squeezing my glutes, my thighs together. That's giving me a lot of support for this upright row. And I am sweating.
Now, a lot of people I see pull with their hands because they don't know what the mover is, what muscle is supposed to be moving, right? And that's this muscle right here from the shoulder all the way up to the base of the neck. Okay, so if I was to say, so what'd you do this weekend? You went, I don't know, right? You just, that's the move. You got to bring your shoulders up to your ears as you lift. It's not hand driven, it's shoulder driven. All right.
Back at it?
Back at it. I see what you did there, coach.
Uh-huh.
All right. Push those hips back and row. Ooh.
Ooh.
I like to exhale when I'm going against gravity.
Staying focused. Ugh.
And in these final seconds, when I say like 30 seconds to go, if you can get a few rows in and not complete the superset, that's okay. Don't think, oh, I can't get through an entire superset. That takes a minute, minute and a half. No problem. Get, 3 rows in on each side. And again, where are you next week? The week after, the week after. Did you get now 5 rows in? Did you get a set in? Did you start the upright rows?
Yeah.
So that's what you're looking at is total volume of work. Obviously, right technique and right tempo. Those are the first two. You can't do without those two, technique and tempo. We are done, right? I just turned off the timer.
I know, I was like, it went really fast.
I've done that in our sessions. I've been like,
Oh,
boom,
no.
turn it off, and they're like, wait a second.
Oh.
Womp, womp, womp.
Somebody's got a little overly excited.
Yeah, I just want to get it. I'm not even doing the work, and I want to get it over with sometimes. Or I have a really cool stretching sequence that I'm excited to get to.
Your
And...
stretches in.
All right. Now, this one, whether you're using a kettlebell or a dumbbell, honestly, I think the dumbbell works a little bit easier. This is where you at home with a dumbbell have a bit of an advantage. We're going to be in a little stagger stance. So right here, that's all that it is. We're going to shift from back to front. And what we're going to do is a rotational, my butt goes back, and I bring it right to here. Back. So it's just like a single arm kettlebell swing, except it's a little rotational. All right. If you have a kettlebell, up, rotate, up. Okay? So it does have to come around, and that's why it's important that this hand stays out there to stop it so that you can rotate back around. If it comes straight back, it's going to hit your leg. So make sure that you come rotation. Think of those discus throwers. Okay, if I was training a discus thrower, this would be something that we would do.
Would you think about it in the sense of a tennis swing?
Could be a tennis swing, absolutely.
I don't play tennis, but I just feel like it looks like a big,
Sure.
swing. I think it's hard sometimes to visualize the movement, because we're holding like this metal object, but if you can apply it to something that you might do in
Tennis,
kind of
yeah.
sports life or weekend life or
I'm trying to think of like if I'm flipping
because
my
I don't feel like too many people have done discus. I know I have.
flipping my pancake in the air off the frying pan. I don't know.
That's like a Top Chef move or something.
Well, here's something that's terrible. They definitely don't recommend you doing this anymore, but I used to take my girls by the arm and the leg.
Oh yeah.
And you'd spin them, and yeah. Well, that's why they have really, really long appendages now, I think, is because we did that. But that's another rotational move. All right. You ready? Oh, I gotta show you what the second one is.
What's the rest of it?
It's just a dead bug. So we'll take the kettlebell behind her head, and we're just extending one leg or the other. But I am lifting a little bit into that kettlebell. It's not coming off the ground. I'm just putting a little tension in. Gonna keep my low back down into the floor while I extend my legs. It's 20 seconds of work. Pop right down. 20 seconds of dead bugs, and then 20 seconds of rest. We're gonna do that 4 times since we got to swing on one side, swing on the other side. We want to be even. All right.
Okay.
I got my bell. I got my timer. I'm gonna start with my left side first, Coach.
Yeah.
Yeah? You're gonna do the same thing?
I'm gonna wait on my bell.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Timer number 3. All right. Here we go. It's just 20 seconds. Make sure you get the rotation.
Woo, booty burn. My finish.
Stand up tall at the top. And right down into your dead bugs. Core is really tight on these, and low back is pressed into the floor. Oh, no, it's just 20 seconds rest. You gotta switch to the other side. If you listen closely to round 1, you would hear a little whoosh, whoosh. And that was Coach Amy's kettlebell getting close to her pants. You better watch that leg, Coach.
It's a big bell.
Drive into those legs. Not a lot of talking going on here.
Nope, just surviving. Have to get the technique of getting the kettlebell into position.
Right, you gotta figure out where you're gonna set it.
You don't want to smash your head.
All right.
Oh Lord.
I know.
That's no
Goes
rest
by
at
quick.
all.
I'm really pushing into my feet. It might look like an arm exercise from home. It's not. It's all legs.
Oh yeah.
And booty.
I am driving my left foot into the ground. All right. Get the hang of this finally.
Yeah, I know where to put it now. Oh, one more to go.
All right, we're
One more, we got this.
almost there.
Woo.
Okay, we can do this. Last little bit.
I'm feeling those dead bugs after yesterday's core,
Yeah.
that cardio core. Those flutter kicks. Time.
Oh,
Last one, last one.
that's right, the dead bug.
It's dead bugs, Coach. You were just getting the hang of it,
Oh
too.
my God, I just want to put this away.
You're just getting the hang of it. Ugh. Woo!
Okay.
I can turn that timer off
Is that it
now.
now?
We are done now. You can put that kettlebell away now.
tell you, the month of March, you're going to want to be getting to bed on time, drinking plenty of water, eating clean, no junk.
Now's the time to do it.
Yeah, because you do those 3 things, you're going to feel...
You have like one holiday. It's not even...
Yeah,
unless
like,
you're Irish, it's kind of like a...
So April is a tough month for me. I got Easter and both my kids' birthdays. So I usually try to be like really good the month of March so that April I can
indulge a little.
Relax and enjoy those special occasions. So those are the little goals sometimes that you can put in place.
Yeah, mine's like May. I think Father's Day is in May usually, my birthday.
So May is your month, huh?
May is my month. So I'm good from now, and it's like 12 weeks, something like that, to my birthday.
A late Easter, and you just keep it right there in that little...
12 weeks, you knock off like 10, 12 pounds of fat in 12 weeks.
Ooh. Hey.
Just takes a little discipline.
It takes
just a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna stretch, Coach.
Yes.
What's the first stretch? It's the most important one, that's why I leave it up to you.
Let's do our quad stretch.
Okay, quad stretch it is. All right, remember, if you need to have some yoga blocks or pillows or something like this to get back behind you to elevate just a little bit, you take down those Encyclopedia Britannicas.
Yeah, I love having a couple of yoga blocks. They are versatile.
Yeah. And pretty inexpensive.
Yeah, and cheap too. So all of our stuff that we use here, other than your weight, is going to be inexpensive.
Yeah. All right, now let's come straight out into child's pose. And come on up. We're going to take our knees wide, and let's turn our ankles down and sit on back. And now from this position, let's just rotate one arm up to the ceiling. See if you can hold that. This is the position of suck. This is terrible.
Keep breathing.
And down. Just shift your hips forward to relax them just for a second. And now let's shift them back again into that frog stretch. And now, rotate the other arm. And if you're like me, you see a asymmetry.
Yeah, a tremor. I'm shaking.
I'm pointing to the wall on this one. My last one I was to the ceiling. And relax. Let's come all the way out and into our Cobra stretch. In the Cobra, I like to pull my shoulders down and back, and then I can push up a little bit more. And you should feel that a little differently. A lot of people do the Cobra, especially the kids. I see them do Cobra, and they are just literally resting everything on their bones.
Yeah.
You want to push into it. And relax. Let's go arching our back up as high as we can. And let's drop that belly button all the way down to the floor. Cat cow.
Yep.
Now from this position, exactly where you are, let's see if we can't shift our hips up, drop those heels back, push into your hands. Make sure you're breathing. And then come out of it. Last one we're going to do, let's bring one leg up underneath. Make sure your hips stay square. I see a lot of people, and they'll sit that one glute down.
Sink into it.
Melt.
Yeah.
Melt into the floor.
Like bury yourself into the floor.
All right. Other side. Bury.
Bury. Like a furry animal.
You bury
like a furry.
Bury the furry animal. I guess that really is the pronunciation.
Is it? Or is it burrow?
No, well, both, but it's not bury, that's how I say it. You bury it in the backyard.
I guess I say bury. I don't know.
Now you're gonna be super conscious about it. Chime in. Is it bury
or bury?
Or is it bury?
Maybe I'm just thinking of two words. It's like putting them together.
Yeah, right together.
It's New Word Wednesday.
New Word Wednesday. All right.
Literally just brain melt.
That's it. Welcome to March, everybody. Welcome to March. If you like the videos, please hit like. That helps us actually programming in the future. If you say, I really hate those fast feet sprawls. Did hear a lot of that. You can chime in. Let us know. That's going to help us. You're not always going to get what you want because sometimes what we like the least is what we need the most. So like it, comment, share, subscribe, do all those things you're supposed to do on YouTube. Leave us some comments. If you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to either of us, direct message, email, smoke signals, whatever. Just get in touch with us, whether it's what should you do during the spring, or how do I get more NEAT calories in, or that's what we're here for. We're here to be your coaches. We want to help out, but we don't know how to help unless you ask the questions. So that's my tip for today. Ask.
Yes.
Don't try to figure it out on your own, because you Google fat loss and holy cow, that's a rabbit hole you don't want to go down. It'll bury you, let me tell you. On that note, high five, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.